Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video day, and today the Miami Heat have beat the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA Summer League Championship. Congratulations to the Miami Heat as they crown the NBA Summer League Championship, which ended in overtime. How about that? Close game. You couldn't ask for anything better. As a Rockets fan, my Houston Rockets ended up in the Summer League Championship last year, and it was a blowout. It was tough to watch. I mean, I would have rather us lose and it be a close game than a blowout. I mean, to get invested in the Summer League, I am someone who gets invested in the Summer League and love to pay attention to it and watch it. When your team makes it to the Summer League, when your team gets to the Summer League Championship, you want to see them. Yes, you want to see them win it all, but when you start watching the Summer League Championship, you want it to be a close game, entertaining game, which that is what this game was tonight. 120 to 118. It was very interesting at the end of the fourth quarter. I mean, this was a game, if you look at it, I mean, Memphis had some good momentum going into the fourth quarter, up 7 points. Miami had a great fourth quarter. I was really on the edge about who I wanted to win this game because a couple players on each team that I really like. I'm a big fan of G.G. Jackson, who was on the Memphis Grizzlies last year as a rookie. Jake Raviva, I hope I said his name right. He's another guy on the Grizzlies I really like who had a great game in this game tonight. And of course, love Scottie Pippen Jr. as a big Scottie Pippen fan, that being his son. And then for the Miami Heat, I'm a Rockets fan, like I already mentioned. Love Josh Christopher. He's a former Rockets first-round pick. I'm not... The Rockets let go of Josh Christopher, and I'm not someone who regrets that because at the time, the Rockets were making the right move. Josh Christopher didn't have the best season. He had a very bad shooting season. And yes, did he absolutely show out in the Summer League and had a great game in this game. Won Summer League Championship MVP. That's great for him. I'm really proud of how Josh has played in the Summer League. I really hope this will lead to him getting a NBA contract because this is someone who was waived last year to start off the year, didn't spend any time on an NBA roster. He deserves to be on an NBA roster, but at the same time, the Rockets didn't have any chance of bringing him minutes, and I love that the Rockets are able to, I love that Josh Christopher is able to have a great, successful game against one of the teams that didn't want him. Josh Christopher was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, and he got waived by the Grizzlies or got traded by the Grizzlies, something like that. They got rid of him. The Rockets traded him to the Grizzlies, so I love him, taking it out on one of the teams that didn't want him. So, I think he would have been an interesting player for the Rockets to develop, but he wasn't going to get any minutes last year. And I think the Rockets kind of maybe thought that he could get minutes elsewhere. They sent him to Memphis. I thought they thought maybe Memphis would keep him and keep him part of their team, but they had no plans to keep Josh Christopher. But I really like Josh Christopher, of course, being a Rockets fan. And then Khalil Ware, their first-round pick, I'm very, very impressed with. He had a great summer league. He was first team on the summer league, all team, and he had 21 points, 10 rebounds in this game, 8 for 10, 5 for 6 at the free throw line. But Josh Christopher was terrific with 24 points, 21 points for Williams as well. He shot 4 for 9 from 3. But let's go to the Grizzlies because some of their guys were great. Scottie Pippen Jr. had 29 points with 11 assists, 4 steals, which was the most on the team for the Grizzlies. He did shoot terrible from 3, 1 for 8, but shot 9 for 24 from the floor, 10 for 13 at the free throw line. 30 points for Jake Raviva. G.G. Jackson had 28 points with 9 rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 11 for 16, 3 for 4 from 3. Both teams shot pretty good from 3, 9 for 24 from Memphis. So they didn't make a bunch, but did shoot 38% from 3. And then Miami shot 17 for 34, which is 50%. They made half of their threes. Josh Christopher was 6 for 10. Williams was 4 for 9. Cole Switter off the bench, another former NBA player who is he is a former Laker, 5 for 8 from 3, 19 points. So both teams had some players who had great performances, and I want to add that both teams weren't, or mainly the Memphis Grizzlies weren't healthy. Zach Edey with an ankle injury that caused him to miss the final couple games. Cam Spencer, guy who looked really good for them in the summer league, another ankle injury. Now this isn't a injury, but Jaime Haskins Jr. Did not play the last couple games because he's a sophomore. So they were without him, but they still won. I think this would have been a dominant game for Miami if they had Jaime, though. So, this was a great game to watch. Josh Christopher and Khalil Ware looked great, but Memphis's guys like Jake Reliva and Scottie Pippen Jr. and Gigi Jackson were terrific as well. This was a very entertaining Summer League championship that went to overtime. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section, and peace out.